What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more Mono Green Tron. Got 2-2 right now, so going into game 5. Got the play, nice. Let's see this opening hand. Hopefully something good. That's a mine into a chromatic star, but really not doing much else. I can play a Hex Drinker, but I don't think that gets there. It's another Lurrus deck. We've seen 2 of these already. They are by far dominating the meta. This could be Jun, Death Shadow, or Burn, pretty much. There's a few other ones mixed in, but those are the 3 main ones. We'll go ahead and mulligan this. And we'll mulligan this as well, because one colorless land is not going to get us there. Oh, double mine. We are on the play. Do we trust this? This is turn 4. Something. You know what? We'll give it a try. It's going to be a rough one, but we may be able to get there. Although now that I think about it, considering this is a decent likelihood of being burned, maybe not the best move. But we will see. Well, definitely not burn. Main board Ghost Quarter. This is probably a Death and Taxes deck. So that Aether Vial isn't fun. Yep, Death and Taxes, or just Taxes. Do not know which at this point. We will grab a power plant. We will play the power plant. It's 2 to search, correct? I will go ahead and throw out that expedition map. Yep, that's unfortunate. The good news is he has to choose one or the other. So we can't do both. Let's see which one he chooses. Alright, scry 2. That is a bit of a clock on the board with 2 creatures. It's going to be a little rough. Tower would be our best draw. Alright, well, we'll see if we can find a way to cheese this. He probably goes quarters here. Let's see, if I go for this now, what is the consequences? He would ghost quarter in response. Yep. Yep, this is rough. We get to maintain equilibrium here pretty much, unless if he doesn't play anything. If he plays something, we get to gain a land. Well, no, actually, if he holds it up, we're still in a little bit of trouble. Yep, so if I were to try for the expedition map now, I would get to crack it, but he would get to eat my power plant. So currently, we just pass turn and hope we draw a tower. Come on. Well, another land's not the worst. We could theoretically play the Oblivion Stone, but we don't really have a way to protect it. Because he's going to get at least 2 activations of these things. We're biding our time and hoping the opportunity arises. Do we go ahead and crack this? No, I think we wait. No, I think this is our best opportunity. And this is where we get screwed. He's going to put in a leonin arbiter? Yep. Alright, yeah, we've lost that. That's way too much land destruction. Bring in some more creature removal. Not a big fan of the Hex Drinker snakes here. Yep, we'll call that good. Hopefully we can get a better hand here. The only thing we could have done differently there was to try and pretty much just tried to ride it out again, but I think we missed all our opportunities for that. Take the play. Going to have to mulligan a no land hand. Gonna have to mulligan a 2-tower hand because that still doesn't get there. Come on, Tron. And we will keep that. Pitching the O-Stone and... oh, it's painful, but one of the Sylvan Scryings. Alright, there's a Giver of Runes. We will grab a mine and hope we draw a threat next turn. Alright, good chance he Ghost Quarters here. There's not really a reason for him to hold up with me having Tron. Yep. It saves us with damage. Doing it now as opposed to later with one already in hand. Yeah. Well, we will Ancient Stirrings and find the tower. Nice. And then we will play the Chromatic Star. We still need to find a threat, though. Second Ghost Quarter figures. That is not the threat we're looking for, so we'll go ahead and crack for green. That's pretty nice, though. Admittedly, it probably would have been better to wait. That way he definitely can't get us off of land, but we're in a decent spot here. And that's the worst case scenario. Yep. But he would have been able to do that anyway, so... hopefully Wormcoil Engine is going to be enough to get us there. Was that 3 Ghost Quarters? Or just 2? Nope, 3 Ghost Quarters. Hmm. Well, we play it, but we don't have anything to do with it. So we at least get to eat away another one of his lands. He will get to draw a card off of this. See what he discards. He's probably digging for a path, honestly. Because us gaining life is buying us time. He may need that Ghost Quarter then, which is good. That's a little unfortunate. Yep. Alright, we need a Tron land. Or Karn. Alright, I think we passed turn here. We've got him in a bit of a tricky spot. Never mind. Yep, this is unfortunate, but we don't really have another choice. I still say we're in a good spot here. We would have been a little bit better to have blown that last turn. And he's got to manage to get either destroy both of these or get a creature out and destroy one. So it's doable, but unlikely. All right, we're going to go to the next game. I am somewhat tempted to bring in the Relics of Progenitus just because they prevent... You know, I guess Hex Drinkers are somewhat worth it because they're a low cost. We'll take one Ulamog out here because the chances of us getting to that point are a bit low. And typically creatures seem like they do as good. Maybe we just go all creatures, honestly. We'll run it like this. I like the Thought-Knot Seers. This will be the rough game. Hopefully he'll get a few less Ghost Quarters. 3 is a lot. If we had a color source, I'd probably keep. But that is... Although if we assume he is going to Ghost Quarter, but he's been proven pretty effective of waiting to Ghost Quarter. Yeah, but we'll give it a shot. Definitely not a key. Well, no, because he does. It pretty much is guaranteeing his... Well, we can find our Tron lands. I think we got to keep that. Oh, do we go one removal? Yeah. This is going to be a rough one. We're counting on top decks. That was a pretty good top deck. Alright, we just need them to be a little bit slow. Smuggler's Copter, nice. Come on, something good. Alright, so here's the risky bit. We don't technically have anything to do with this. If we get the Tron, we can't hold up protection for it. And they get to Aether, so they could Aether Vial in, Field of Ruin or Ghost Quarter next turn. Do we go for it? Alternatively, we can wait and hold up that Dismember, which I think is the better option. Although we still may be screwed because they get a Giver of Runes, which by far is not the best. Alright, look at a scry. And they get to crew that. That's unfortunate. He is down to 2 cards, so that... Oh, no, there it is. So hopefully it's the mine. Of course he doesn't. Yep, I guess this is always going to have to be a target. Come on, Tron land. The chances are that the one card he has in hand are... Oh, yeah, that's risky. I'm going to bet the one card he has in hand isn't what... I could be wrong on this, but we got to risk it. It's not nice. We'll grab a power plant, play it, play the chromatic. This is going to be a Phyrexian Revoker, isn't it? Alright, I'm fine with that. I don't need a green source. He may just keep it for damage. The Smuggler's Copter is a big risk at this point. He's going to be swinging 5 each turn. We need another land, and he gets a Field of Ruin. Unfortunate. Yep. Come on. Well, we will spatial contortion this thing. That will buy us a little bit of time. Good news is that lets us start working towards the O-Stone. We can play it next turn. We're 2 turns away from the Wormcoil if we draw land. That's probably more like 4 turns, though, unless we're lucky. We're taking 3 a turn. That is unfortunate. Yep. Well, at least he didn't crew with the Lurrus. Yeah, nope. We're dead. I'm not sure what one card I have left in the deck that answers this. It's not map. Alright, well, there is this game. Thank you for watching. This is Tectonic Edge signing out.